We went through a lot. It's been a big roller coaster ride, and I couldn't ask for a better group of girls.
Come on, Kay, you're all right.
Okay, I want to start by congratulating all the other teams to half season. I give you props for doing what you do in the amount of time because we have a hard time doing what we do in the full season. Rewind. Outer Banks, North Carolina, 2007.
You didn't say anything yet.
Just a day at the pool on the Baker, Michael, and Hoffman family vacation suddenly turned into an idea. An idea that changed all of our lives today. Tracy was persuaded to start her own team after hours of discussion. We went from being the Sharks, since we started at the beach, to Lehigh Valley Lightning, where the famous Caitlin and Rain satisfaction dance was made. Until our first meeting, where she held up the original Valley logo that still sits on the back of her binder today. Now at that meeting of no more than 10 people, who would have thought I'd be standing up here, making this speech in front of hundreds of people that I can call my Valley family. Who would have thought I would be graduating from Valley Elite? Out of the season I can call the best of my life, with one of the best restricted 5 teams in the nation. Big Red. Many of you may know, but some of you may not. This team has been through it all. From the beginning of our season until the end, we lost over 15 teammates. We now joke that we can almost make a new team out of all those people. We would come into practice and someone would be missing, and here we go again would be running through our heads. And then Tracy would say, "Big Red, come sit." She would give us the news and then tell us to put it on Facebook, call any cheerleaders we thought would be interested, so on and so on. By the 5th time of that happening, Caitlin would just say, "Okay, guys, you know the drill." And by the 10th time, we just had to stay positive, knowing everything happened for a reason, and that it did. After a rough weekend in Indy, we came back and reevaluated things. Our first practice back, we had 5 stunt groups instead of 4. Each group had a full up to 1 leg. This was the turning point of our season. We took off from there, started running routines and became confident in how great we truly could be. Each and every girl on this team has a special spot in my heart, and I wouldn't want to spend my last year at Valley with anyone else. I want to thank all the parents who have become like another set of parents to me. I know you will be with me and be my biggest fans wherever I go in my life. Thank you to my mom and dad for being one of my biggest supporters and have a special love for cheerleading with me. To Rain, I remember being in the car and Mrs. Parisi saying, "Wow, I wish I had a best friend like that growing up. I've never seen anyone like you two. It's honestly true. You're an amazing friend and an amazing cheerleader. I'm dying knowing we are going to be cheering together next year." To Big Red, I'll see you all at Worlds next year. I wouldn't miss it for the world. And of course to Tracy, thank you for being my cheering coach since the 2nd grade. I don't know what all these years would have been without you. Not only in cheering, but in life in general. It's been a great 5 years, and I can't wait to see all the new accomplishments at Valley Elite. I wish everyone the best of luck. I'm going to miss you so much. Thank you.
Well, she pretty much summed it all up, so all I'm going to say is,
Come on, KK.
Okay? Can I say anything?
Come on, Kay.
I'll try.
You got it, girl.
Okay, well, I wouldn't have asked for a better group of girls and guy to spend this year with. You have all touched my life in so many ways. I love you all so much. Thank you.
Freedom.
Well, now that we're all very emotional, that pretty much sums up why I do what I do every day. So I'm not going to really get into that right now. We can talk about that a little later. Again, Big Red, unbelievably amazing. I could not, you hear people say all the time, I couldn't be more proud of you, I couldn't be more proud of you. And sometimes that goes in one ear and out the other, but you really need to believe that me and Lynn